The Soul Bowl is upon us. Jackson State versus Alcorn State. When I was growing up, the game was played in Jackson every year. And it was called the Capital City Classic. Okay. And you know how you look fondly on things from your childhood. So I can't cap. I kind of missed that. I missed that. But the game being called the Soul Bowl is still appropriate. It's still appropriate. Because to have soul is different. See, everybody ain't got soul. That's a uniquely black thing. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those cultural things for us. You got soul food, you got soul music. Okay, it hits different to be a soul singer. It hits different when you're listening to a rapper who can touch your soul. You feel me? See, a motherfucker like Tupac, he didn't have all of the various stories that Biggie had with like somebody got to die or some of his other storytelling songs. He didn't have these songs where he was switching all these different flows like Jay-Z or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker made songs that touched your soul. You felt that shit. To have soul is different. The name of this show that you're watching was nearly On My Soul. It was. I'll explain to you why I almost chose that name and why this game is a test of your soul. But before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some. Again, hit that subscribe button, y'all, so you won't miss out on anything. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. And put all your folk on it. Also, visit our sponsor, the King McNeil Collection. For all of your fraternity needs, your sorority needs, if you're trying to get some gear, okay. I know some of these lines coming out and shit. Shout out to my wife's little brother. He's getting ready to cross as an alpha. You know, so if you got somebody you love, they're getting ready to cross, or the holidays coming up, you just trying to show love to somebody in the divine nine, go to kingmcneil.com or download the app. Okay? And tell them first sent you. And of course, fuck with my company, Statement Tees. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. Visit statementteesllc.com, or if you want something custom, give us a follow on Facebook or on Instagram. DM us, inbox us. We'll get you taken care of. We love to help you make a statement. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear makes a statement. But yes, y'all, I almost called this show On My Soul. I had a youngin named Dominique. I love him, by the way. Shout out to him. Should have played college football. I witnessed this little motherfucker squat 600 pounds in high school. He was a state champion power lifter and a great offensive lineman for us out there at Belmont Jackson. Shout out to Dominique. But he would routinely say, when he tried to convince you he was telling the truth. You know how black folks do it. Some folks say, on my mama. Okay. Shout out to Coach Jones. He says, on my mama. Shout out to him. Some folks say on nation, you know what I'm talking about? They repping a particular gang or whatever. Some folks say on my mama, you know, saw they went, you know, they got a Grammy off, you know, making a song about that. Too few say on my daddy. I be jealous of that as a father. I be jealous. But this particular youngin would say, on my soul. On my soul. And don't let me forget, you know, too many kids say, on God, on God. You hear that all the time. But this youngin said, on my soul. That's what he would say. On my soul, Coel, on my soul. So this show was supposed to be like a show to bridge the gap between generations. When I came up with Put It On Something, I wanted to have me on there with my homies as the OGs and have folks like Dominique on there with my, you know, with the rest of my youngins, you know what I'm talking about. And I was gonna call it On My Soul. That morphed into Put It On Something. You know what I'm saying? Because he was putting it on his soul. I broadened it and just decided to say put it on something. Cause y'all know when you put it on something, if you're willing to put it on something, you ain't lying. And here I ain't lying. I'm giving you the motherfucking truth. And that's why I am the realest. You understand? But that phrase stuck with me on my soul. If you're willing to put something on your soul, what is your soul? What the fuck is it? Very few can define that, but we all know what it is. We can't put the words to it, but we know what we're talking about when we say somebody has soul, when we're eating soul food, if we're listening to some soul music. We know what we mean, whether or not we can put the words to it or not. But God damn it. This weekend, I need you young men to look inside of your soul and give me every goddamn thing you got. I do not give a fuck that we have already sold up the SWAC East. I do not give a fuck about that. Okay? Not when it comes to this game. Not when it comes to this upcoming game. Do I celebrate y'all? Yes, I literally just did that. Go watch that segment. Okay? I struck up the band for y'all per usual. I brought out the goddamn pom-pom. Okay? I did. But goddamn it, there's more work to be done. There's more work to be done. Okay? Alcorn feel some type of way about y'all being in this SWAC championship that's upcoming. They do. Okay, they do. They were feeling real good about coming into the vet last year and getting that dub. They had some brother, he was dressed in this Native American garb, and he was over there on our side. And I had my little boo thing with me at the game. And this man came over there, had this, he was feathered down and everything. Drunker than a motherfucker, too. Falling all over himself. But we couldn't really get at his ass. Why? Because Alcorn was beating us. And all I could think was, ooh, that damn Indian. I got tired of them doing it. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got tired of hearing that shit. Got tired of hearing it. Kept hearing it because they were out there whooping our ass. But now this year, the fact that we have a guaranteed spot in that SWAC championship, that don't sit right with them. That don't sit right. Because, see, you got to remember now, before Prime came to Jack State, you know, and all them years leading, they been, for a while, the Alcorn was just dominating shit. Y'all remember that? The real ones, they remember that. Maybe some of y'all youngins might not. Maybe you're familiar, unfamiliar with what was transpiring in the SWAC before you got here. Alcorn was on some big shit. I got to give it to him. So then when Deion Sanders came and we had that success, you know, they would just say, well, That's just because y'all got a celebrity coach. And yeah, look, he brought his son with him. Oh, and he got Travis to come and all this. Y'all ain't gonna be shit when he leaves. So then last year, when we underperformed in TC's first year, and we lost to Alabama State in our homecoming, and we lost them motherfuckers at the bit. Oh boy. They were talking about us like a dog. But now this year to see us bounce back and be in the SWAC title game, them motherfuckers don't like that, dog. And you know what they would love to do? Do you know what they would love to do? They can't kick you out of the game. You punch that ticket. But they'll love to put some knots on your head as you head into that game. They love to knock a couple of you motherfuckers up out that bitch. Like, it's a violent sport. So they love to kind of send you into that game with some bumps and bruises that won't allow you to perform. So again, I say, what the fuck is in your soul? Can you go into a game on the road that in terms of the rest of your year doesn't mean anything? Can you go into a game like that and still muster up enough energy, enough courage, enough attention to detail, enough willingness to do what you got to do to make a play? Can you go into a situation like that and still get this shit done? If you can, that says something about your soul. It does. That means you just want it. That means that you take this shit seriously. That means that when it's Jack State versus Alcorn State, you goddamn know that this is more meaningful than a trophy. It's more meaningful than just the records. It's about tradition. It's about bragging rights for your fan base. It's about your manhood. It's about your soul. It's about your soul. So that's why it's properly called the Soul Bowl. Because we're going to find out who really got that shit up in them. We're going to see who really about that life. And I'm sure a lot of y'all may watch this and say, on my soul, I'm about that. Prove it. Prove it. Study your film. Quit scrolling social media. Study your motherfucking film. Tell that girl you'll see her later. Study your film. Get locked in. Don't just say to me, on my soul, first I got you. Show me through your actions. And then go out there and show me. Show me through your preparation. Show me through your attention to detail. Show me on Saturday through your execution. Show me through your discipline. They're going to try to bait you. They're going to try to bait you now. Shit might get tested. Are you going to be disciplined? Refs ain't going to be in your favor. You should be used to that now. Are you going to be disciplined? Are you still going to execute? You're good enough to go down there and get this done. No matter what these motherfucking refs may pull, you're good enough. You're good enough to go down here and get this done, whether or not the crowd is hostile or not. You're good enough to go down here and get this done, whether or not these motherfuckers want to be chippy or not. You got shit to do. So don't let them be a hindrance to that. Don't let them be a roadblock to that. Go down here and take care of business so we can get the hell on to our next objective. Is it in your soul? We shall see. But on my soul, I'll be watching and rooting for you. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?